likes to iron, and paying the cleaners to press your clothes can be very pricey.
So how would you like to spray your clothes and be wrinkle-free? Problem solver Rob Wolchek is here now with tonight's Fame or Shame report. Rob?
I rarely have time to get to the cleaners. Sometimes I can talk my wife into pressing my shirts, but most of the time, I'm stuck ironing. Believe me, this is a product that I hope works. Let's find out if it gets fame or shame. It's a pressing problem. Too many clothes, not enough time to iron them.
Honey, can you iron these for me? Thanks.
But now you can throw away that iron and try wrinkles out. Just the spray and those wrinkles are supposed to go away. Can a few smoothing aerosol pumps really get rid of those wrinkly bumps? Or are their claims just flat-out lies?
This stuff stinks, and so do you.
Will wrinkles out get
Fame or shame?
I hate ironing.
Done it, invented a product that just lets you get in shape without doing any work.
So can you really just plug it in, sit back, and shape up? Rob Wolchek here now with tonight's Fame or Shame report. Rob?
Hey, have you seen this thing advertised on late night TV? It sends electrical impulses to your muscles, making them flex so you don't have to. Does it work? Well, you might be in for a shock. You know you're out of shape.
Why don't you get off your flabby butt and exercise?
You want to work out, but without any effort. Now you can.
Wow! The Electro-Fit Muscle Massager.
It's fitness 21st century style. The Electro-Fit electrodes work your muscles so you don't have to. Now you can exercise anywhere.
Hey, honey, I'm gonna be a little late. I'm gonna go to the club and work out. Thanks, Electro-Fit.
Can these transformers transform you into shape, or are you wired for a blackout? Will the Electro-Fit get
Fame or shame?
Laura and Mark?
Ladies, are you tired of pantyhose that rip, run, and are instantly ruined?
Well, there's a solution, a stocking solution, but will it keep you run-free? Here's Rob Wolchek with tonight's Fame or Shame. Rob?
It's got to make you mad to shell out $5 big for a pair of pantyhose, and 5 minutes later, they're snagged, runned, and ruined. Let's find out if you should run to the store and buy this stuff. It's highway robbery.
I don't got all day. I don't got all day.
The way you keep shelling out your money for pantyhose.
Darn pantyhose.
Pantyhose that keep on ripping.
Can't you see my pantyhose aren't gonna make it?
And running.
Hey, aren't you my aunt's little neighbor, Billy? Geez, I've been seeing you since you're about yay tall. Look at you now.
Stop getting hosed and get run-proof. Just soak your nylon hose in this strengthening liquid and you'll decrease static cling, snags, and those rotten runs. Will it get
Fame or shame?
You wear pantyhose.
Every day.
Do you want to lose weight and get in shape? You could hire a personal trainer to help you, but before you do, you need to know how the law works for you. You're sick of carrying around those extra pounds, so you decide to hire a personal trainer to help you get in shape. Just one problem, though.
Hi, I'm your personal trainer.
Your trainer doesn't look qualified.
Huh?
Hiring a personal trainer.
Okay, let's go.
If someone calls himself a personal trainer, you think they'd be an expert in fitness and exercise, but that's not always the case.
Anybody who can convince someone to hire them can call themselves a personal trainer.
That's right. Anyone. That's because the law doesn't require personal trainers to take any classes, pass any test, or even prove their ability to train.
Some gyms will require personal trainers who work in those gyms to have certain certifications.
But certified or not, if you get hurt because a personal trainer gave you bad advice or made you do something that left you injured, you may be able to sue.
You have a cause of action against that personal trainer if he was negligent.
So to avoid problems, ask the trainer if they've taken fitness classes, if they've had any training themselves, and if they've been certified by a professional organization.
Okay, let's go. Come on now. Hey, man, you fired.
You can't hack it, quitter. Remember to always check with your doctor before you start any exercise routine, and never be afraid to check references when you choose a personal trainer.
How about you, Perkins? You need a trainer.
Not today. I'm Joe Perkins, and that's how the law works for you.
And asking those questions can spare you very serious injury.
If you're a Detroit Lions fan, you may be gearing up for Sunday's home game at Ford Field, but parking around the stadium can get a little confusing. So exactly what are your rights? Well, Huel Perkins has the answers in tonight's legal briefs.
Lions game day, yeah! You're all decked out, ready to cheer on the Lions. You park at a spot that looks legal, but before you know it, you've got a ticket. No! Lions parking. When you come down to a Lions game at Ford Field, there are lots of parking options. Some are legal, some are not.
Cool parking spot.
Not so fast. Detroit police say yes, you can park on any public street as long as you don't see one of these, a no parking sign. If you do, you're going to have to move. If you do find a spot, make sure your car is at least 15 feet away from fire hydrants and 20 feet away from intersections. And if you block a driveway or an alley, you'll have to pay.
You can get a ticket, you can get towed, you can get fined.
Hey, can I park there?
Of course, there are private lots that the City of Detroit and Ford Field recommend. They're not cheap, but they're usually closer and worth the money and security. How can you tell?
The attendants must be wearing the badges that are issued by the City of Detroit.
The authorized lots will also have a plate and an ID card like these. As for vacant lots, be careful.
You'll have vacant lots where people will just be standing there asking for money. You don't want to park there.
They took my car.
You can't just park anywhere you want to. If you park in a vacant lot, the owner of that lot has the right to tow your car. So the best advice, get to the game early and you'll find the best parking spot. Now that you know how the law works for you. I'm Huel Perkins. If you go down the street, there's a parking lot down there. Try that next time. Yeah! It can happen in a second. Someone you know suddenly collapses right in